Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today we're talking about Alibaba again. Why isn't Alibaba price soaring? And we're going to get into it in this video because this is a very important teaching lesson. This just shows you how important the investor, the market, is their feelings about a stock and how important that is. The investor's psychology. Do you see what's happening in the market today and how important that is to actually see your stock or see the company that you own go? And this always happens. You're always going to see this come up and down. The way people feel about the stock and how that influences a stock greatly. Even though a lot of the times there is some truth to how people might feel about a company, it's usually too skewed to one side. That's usually what happens. It's like there's truth to something, so it skews the investment, your business, so far to the left that it feels like the stock doesn't even matter. It's not even a good buy anymore. And that's how people are feeling in the market today. We see what Alibaba is doing. Guys, you know how many every single analyst has this above 320, 340. Do you understand that like every single analyst can agree that this company is so undervalued? But that does not matter in this auction driven market. What matters the most in today's market is how people feel. And feelings, emotions have such a strong impact on stocks you don't even imagine. And this is a perfect example of how people feel about the company. So right now today, Alibaba is at around 240 a share. It was at 234, 240 around that price range, and people are very down on the stock because of everything that happened in the past, the financial crisis, how they think about China and how they imagine this very evil beast, and basically all these things, Jack Ma and how he's banished from China and how he disappeared. So all these things are having it has a huge impact on the investment psychology of people in the market. So this is a perfect example of you understanding that and you taking advantage of that. That's how we make money in the market, taking advantage of these situations. If Depending on how you feel about the company and how you can project and see where this company could be, because we know for a fact that Alibaba is not undervalued because of what it's doing and what it's producing. We know this company is growing 20%. Analysts have this company growing at like 20-30% year over year into the future. They have that growth going. Do you know the Chinese economy is going to do very well into the future? The e-commerce space is growing around 20%, 15% a year. So we know the growth aspect of the company is not the factor in this. It's just the emotions and how people feel. So guys, this is a good lesson. This is how you know, and when you can sense that, you guys got to take advantage of that. If you think that the fear of a company is so great that it's dragging the stock down, guys, that whole psychology is going to reverse. It has to reverse. Eventually, when it's out of the news and people are not thinking about that, now they're just focusing just on the company, that is going to reverse and then the stock is going to boom again. You see how that goes? Soon as the stock is out of sight, out of mind, people are going to just focus on the company and see it grow exponentially into the future. And that's what's going to happen with Alibaba. It's just a matter of time. So guys, if you're invested in the stock, don't worry about it. It's going to boom eventually. Unless something catastrophic happens. And the number one reason why people think this is not a good investment is because they think that the government is going to nationalize Alibaba. And guys, see, this is the thing. You always got to do your history and go back to see how valid are these claims when people come up with these situations. How valid are they? You have to. How many companies has the Chinese government did that to? Let's think about it. How many companies in the past has the Chinese government just nationalized out of nowhere. Nothing. There's no history of wrongdoing with the company. The company didn't go bankrupt. It just the company has no has some the company didn't have any serious ties with the government. How how often has a company just took a company and just nationalized it just out of the blue? And then that's when you go back to the theory of that's gonna happen. When you go back, it does not happen, guys. Like that just does not happen in the Chinese economy. Everyone thinks that's gonna happen. Chinese government is the big bad beast. They want these companies to grow big and big and big. They want them to get better over the years. They try to be the biggest economy. You think they're gonna do that by just nationalizing all these companies and taking them over and not allowing them to grow, not allowing them to do their own thing in the market? So think about that, guys, before you invest into a company and before you believe the hype, right? Before you believe everything on the news and all the media attention surrounding a stock. But use that as your advantage to take advantage of price drops. When the sentiment is bad and you understand that the sentiment is bad for reasons that you don't think are just like sufficient, you invest into those companies. And that's my advice. So guys, take this advice as you please. I know there's a lot of opposite views on Alibaba and China, and that's okay. And that's amazing. That's what this channel is for, to have these discussions. So guys, if you like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.